Ugh. Hello, everyone. Good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you guys are. It's been 10 whole years of Five Nights at Freddy's. This game has been a staple. It really took awkward. I know that guy. It's been a staple in mostly everyone's lives. So I thought we'd just take today, or at least this weekend. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything tomorrow or anything like that, and just chill out. Although my computer is having a hard time. The first Five Nights at Freddy's game is a little wonky, so I think I got most of my settings all set up and ready to roll. We shouldn't have any issues. I hope. I pray, really. But yeah, we're gonna chill out today, play some FNAF, and just take it slow. I forgot to turn on my key light. Let me do that real quick. That's the wrong thing. What happened? Cool, my preview is just gone now. Okay. Where is my... It's not even here, is it? Okay, cool. There we go. Ooh, that's better. I hope. Camera looks fine. Appreciate it, Mochi. Thanks for hopping in and chilling out. Always one of the first ones to get in here. Let's hope everything works out fine. I think I might also record this, put up the videos for later, and just put a little compilation or something like that. Just a little thank you for all that fun jazz. Let's turn you down. Hey, we're gonna start off the volume just a little low, just so it's not overbearing. Appreciate the follow too, man. I've talked enough. Let's go ahead and actually start playing the game. Got the recording going. Streaming's all fun and games. Fresh on advice, don't look up Charizarding. Yeah, we actually are doing FNAF today, and I know exactly what Charizarding is. Mochi, you don't got to remind me. Yeah, we're playing FNAF today. Just enjoying the moment. This game has been a very good, not good, but it was a commanding force during my childhood. I think it came out when I was in middle school. My sensitivity is crazy fast. So I just thought to celebrate the 10th anniversary, might as well play the games and just reminisce, especially since, you know, it has been 10 years and there has been absolutely 0 to none confirmed theories. Maybe, I don't know. Scott sprinkles in little lore bits here and there, but other than that, no one's really said anything has been you know, oh yeah, that's totally a factor. Oh, that's totally true, because everything either gets retconned or changed out. Maybe we'll get some little spooky scares here and there. I've also been talking over phone guy this entire time, but who cares? Everyone knows this dialogue. At least everyone kind of knows this dialogue by heart. Even if you haven't played the game, you've heard some meme, yeah, some memed up version of it. I am clicking off the screen like crazy. Honka? Wait. Why can't I honk? There we go. Jeez. I couldn't honk it for a second. There's Cupcake just watching, just chilling. Maybe that's why Chica's... No, there's two of them. Hmm. You know what's crazy too? For such an old game, it still holds up. Like all this, it's still perfectly passable. I guess you want to say. Like with how limited this game is and how like not spackled together, but just um put together, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's still pretty good. It adds to the whole vibe of the entire series and the uncanniness, I guess I'm trying to get at. This mouth open? Oh, I should play the live one, you know, where they actually move. That thing is like graphically intense though, from what I've seen. Can I waste power this night? Hold on. What if I just do let's make it a little challenging. Oh, Bonnie's already on the move. And it's already 2 a.m. Bonnie's on the move. It's 2 a.m. Power's only at 70%. I think I actually did this the first time I played. Or not the first time, but like, you know, with pre-existing knowledge, I kind of went into the game. It was like, oh, what if I close all the doors and do this and do that? Like, what if I try to get Freddy to hunt me on the first night? And I did. I'm pretty sure I did. This was years ago. And I still survived somehow. Where are you going, Bonnie? Oh, he is hunting. He is coming for me. Why? I don't know. That's another thing, dude. Why are they chasing us? Like, I know he just explained on the phone, maybe they wander during the bid and this and that. And the second game is like, oh, they hate adults and this and that. But every single new game, they come out with a new reason for you to be hunted. And I don't think the protagonist is the same in every single game, right? Oh, hi. Hey, Bucko. Yeah, I'm gonna let you in. Have that for you. Oh, he's gonna get me. Oh, he's gonna get me. Can't let him get me. Oh no. Bonnie's outside this door. What do I do, guys? How do I... If only there's some big metal door that stopped them from coming in. Ha! Sucker. Ayeesh. Ayeesh, 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 ayeesh. Why you have work today, Mochi? It's like Saturday over there, isn't it? Ooh, it's a big purple rabbit. Okay, is he purple or is he blue? It's like a tinted shade of blue, like, right? I think that's purple. That has to be purple. Nope, I'm good. You stay over there, buddy. You know what's funny though? I still haven't beaten the game. At least the first one, I still haven't beat it just because of how insanely hard I think night 4 or night 5 gets, where you have to like close this door and then check the camera for homeboy. What's Home Slice name? Foxy. Just to keep him from running and doing all that stuff. And my sense is crazy. I keep moving off the screen. My monitor, my second monitor is like on the other side of the desk, so every time I go over to the left, I kind of forcefully push it way too far, and then I click OBS. Oh, that actually made me jump. Ugh. It's just creepy. That's it. And I don't know what kind of technical feats you gotta have to be able to code stuff like that, like random encounters for the scare factor in, but it has to be up there, right? Because I don't know, I know Scott has stated he wanted Freddy to not move off the stage or something like that, and it happened. Against his own volition, against the whole plan of the game. Freddy started moving on the playtest and this and that, so I don't know how that happens, especially when you're making a game. I don't know how chance encounters like that could eventually happen and ruin your entire moto, but it didn't ruin it because it added to the scare factor of the game, of the whole these guys do whatever the heck they want. And then also Scott got terrified of Bonnie. Where's Chica going? Oh, everyone's on the move. Jeez. And it's only 4 a.m. I might have screwed myself over. I might have did a bad. Ooh. I might fail the first night. Oops. Okay, we're still good on Foxy. I did find out, or I guess it's not really me finding out, but off of memory, Foxy won't actually attack the door. He'll just be missing from the cove, and if you don't go to that camera, you won't activate his running animation, so it won't trigger the whole him attacking you. He won't pop into the door unless you leave him alone for a while. Then he'll totally do that. I might be ballsy and just close the doors when it gets to 10%. I think I made it though. We should be off good. I'm already wasting so much power on the first night. How I'm gonna make it through 5. I gotta survive 5 nights of this crap. All right. Let's play God. Let's ruin this quote-unquote perfect run. We're gonna go through most of the games today too. We'll start with the first one and make our way down. Probably take a break around the third one, I believe. I don't think I've actually played through the fourth one, because that shit terrified me when it first came out. I said a fat no to that. I'm not touching that with a 50-foot stick. There we go. Ooh, how's crashing the game gonna go? Because if you get jump scared by Golden Freddy, doesn't he like crash the entire game? Also that, I don't know how that happens, right? Because it's like a small chance encounter or something like that. How do you make that a thing? What sort of values do you put in there to make that a possibility?
I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses.
More active?
It might be a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk.
Nah, I'm good.
Place, you know.
They're already gone.
Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often.
That's a lie.
I've heard he goes on
You freaking liar.
so hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the
I swear this building runs on 2 AA batteries and that's it.
blind spots in your camera view, and those blind spots happen to be right outside your doors. So
You know, this information would have been very I don't know, valuable or helpful on the first night, not the second night.
seconds to react.
I'm pretty sure Bonnie's coded to attack you on the first night too,
Also, check on the curtain in Pirate.
because I haven't seen
The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more
what's it?
cameras remain off.
I haven't seen
I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have every
Chica attack on the first night. And when I say attack, I mean like just pop in the door and say hi, whatever. Hey, Bucko. Oh, cool. Get that going. So no, they're both there. That's cleared up. Chica's in the kitchen. Oops. Here we go. Here's gonna be the strat for the next couple nights before night 4, I believe is when it starts going to Freddy actually attacking you. And I can't remember the strat. I know you gotta like close the door before you look, or else he'll like move in. I gotta check the light before I pull that camera up. That's the play, so you don't get locked out. Was it 70%? Yeah, we're still good. We're chilling. I'm chilling. Oh, I clicked off. Oh no. I did the thing I didn't want to do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. 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 I might be dead. Yeah, I'm definitely dead. Yep. No, Bonnie! You son of a bitch. Oh, I'm just gonna stare at the door. I'm just gonna stare at the door. Oh, but Fox is gonna pop up, isn't he? Man, that's rigged. I need to be very slow with my camera movements, I guess, because that was completely my fault. All right, jump scare in 3, 2, 1. Oh well. Hey, way to go, Mew. Death on the first, not even the first night, the second night. Ooh, it's so clear. This picture. Why is it so crisp? This game's 10 years old and somehow the textures are completely fine. Like there's, it's really been future proofed. All right. Still on night 2. Still on night 2. No phone call? Man. Those phone calls, I think, spend a lot of time going to. I think night 3 or night 4 is when he's like starting to be caught by the animatronics. I think it lasts for like 2 or 3 hours, isn't it? Oh wait, no, that's Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Like when there's no one on the entirety of the, like Springtar's not in the building at all, so, and you're not being hallucinated yet. No one's messing with the vents or anything, cutting off your oxygen, so you don't start losing your mind. You know, Mochi, now that I think about it, you seem like a very inclined, cultured individual. I'm pretty sure you already knew what Charizarding was before you even had to look it up. Like, I can guarantee you that that's a fact. Based on the type of person I know you to be. Actually, am I on mute? I don't know. Oh, the shift's fixing to end. Okay. There's a certain charm to this game. Like, sincerely, there's a charm. I'm gonna click off it again, and that's gonna be the death of me. I just can't turn my head fast enough. That's it. My mouse is way too fast for my head movements. Which is probably why this game blew up like it did. Because I think, or I know for a fact, this was Mr. Cawthon's last Hail Mary. I don't know for sure how many games he made before it. It was either 2 or 3, and they didn't pan out. But then he's like, you know what? I'm gonna make one last one. I'll base it on my other games, you know, for his kids, and it just took off from here. And there's a lot to say, right? Discovery, luck, whatever you have, but you still got to be able to retain your audience, and he did just that. It wasn't until like maybe a couple months after the whole, not fad, it wasn't a fad, it definitely wasn't a fad, the whole aura, I guess, I don't remember what we used to say, but I got TikTok brain rot and I just think of everything as aura now. But where it eventually just took everything over, so everyone wanted more content, because there's a lot of people theorizing about this game, trying to figure out like all the odds and ends, and he hid Easter eggs throughout the entire game, like in the cameras. If you like did the whole spiel of brightening up certain areas, looking at certain areas, messing with the video files, or not even the video files, like doctoring audio files, you could find hidden clues here and there about the game. And that's what, I guess that's what attributed to the whole love people have for this franchise, is it was like a massive treasure hunt where you didn't know where you would find. There'd be a new secret almost every other day, or almost every other week too. Someone will find something new about the franchise or make up their own theories. Like a game lives and dies by its community, and not only did Mr. Cawthon make a really, really niche, unique story, but the community took it from there and made it their own. Like fan art, custom maps. I remember the Gmod map had that was weird. Had this vent over here, right here. Since the camera feed is over here right next to it, they're like, you know what, that leads into the kitchen, and the camera, you can't see anything in the kitchen. It's like, you know what could we put in there that would, you know, make sense why you can't see into the kitchen. They're like, let's just put the suit of Golden Freddy in there. And then everyone's like, oh, that's so cool, and this and that. And like, I wish I came up with that. But then you go to like, which camera is it? This one, I want to say. Like, you see these paintings, they change every so often. This painting has Golden Freddy pop up in it. There's, I don't know where the sign is. Where's it at? Okay, well, that one's good. There's a sign that has like the weird rules of the pizzeria, where you're not allowed to, you know, poop on the floor, or no running, and this and that. You know, quirky shit like that made people love this game even more so. And then the overly edited videos of this game too. Like, oh God, I remember the videos about how to not make Five Nights at Freddy's scary or something, not scary or something like that. Because for some reason this game was terrifying when I was a child growing up. It just had that vibe of, you do not want to mess with these guys. Like, you will be severely messed up if you do. And then Foxy being the only one to run, like, it just, and in my opinion, I think he had the worst jump scare, even though it wasn't what you call it, in your face like all the other animatronics, like Bonnie, Chica, and Freddy, where they're literally just screaming into the camera. Foxy's was, oh, he's poking his head through the door, that's it. It still was loud enough to where it made you jump, and it was also like something you could prevent if you're fast enough. Stuff that's like that, like especially here, even when you turn on the light, you don't know they're gonna be there until like you click the button. Stuff like that is I guess connect something in your brain where you're like, oh, I could prevent that if I was fast enough, but I need to be fast. It's like the survival instinct that kicks in. You can't run. This game doesn't let you run. It sits you in one spot and forces you to stay here until your shift is complete. So it's literally, you can't, it takes away the whole half side of the fight or flight response. You cannot fly. you're stuck here. You have to fight, and your fighting is just closing the door. That's it. Limited senses kind of add to the whole horror aspect of most things. And it's such a simple concept too. Like, there's limited cameras, limited controls, and no movement whatsoever. All you're doing is just turning your head. That's it. We're at 20% at 5 a.m. We are wasting a lot of power. I need to stop clicking things. Chica's probably over here now. No? Where's Chica at? She's not in the kitchen. Oh, she's at the door. Okay, before I do that, let's check on... Okay. Bonnie or Chica should attack again. Sorry, I'm concentrating right now. But that's the thing. This game makes you essentially lock in to survive. Right? Power goes low. You're very, very close to the end, and you don't want to lose. So you start focusing. You start hyperfixating on things that you can do and can't do. And you make up these rules, like how I said I need to stop clicking the buttons to waste the power, and I'm still doing it. Like, I I could totally stop right now. I'm not, because I know Chica's over here, and me clicking the light's not gonna save me. Close, please. From you know, I could have just ended it right there. Never mind. Oh, I thought that was the game music. I'm like, why is it playing music now? I got a little vibey Spotify music in the background. Okay, night 3, Foxy becomes a little more active, I believe. Then again, I got attacked the last time. Was that here before? Oh, yeah, and then people start theorizing about the pictures. Like, wait, why is he golden? It's like, well, it's this color. And it just created a lot of arguments and brainstorming, I guess. Whenever a community has free reigns and they're able to just start thinking about things, that's where things take off. Things start getting real tonight.
If you happen to get caught and want to avoid getting stuck into a Freddy suit,
Uh-huh.
try playing dead. You know, go limp. Then there's a chance that maybe they'll think that you're an empty.
This dialogue too. It's like, what is this guy talking about?
If they think you're an empty costume, they might try to stuff a mental skeleton into you. I wonder how that would work. Yeah, never mind. Scratch that. It's best just not to get.
You know, there's also a bunch of speedrunning tech, I guess, that people figured out or remembered about Foxy. I can't remember what it was, though. It's like camera locking or something like that. But people, you know, once a game's been out for a certain time and people, like, not hyperfixate, but actually go in and take the initiative to learn about it, they're able to come up with, like, the most incredible strats of how to, like, stop things from happening. I think it was on night 4, whenever Freddy shows up, it was the lockout to where you don't need to do this anymore. You just keep the camera on Freddy and essentially check the cove every once in a while, and once you do, you just close the door. I think that's what it was. Ugh. And then you think you're safe, and then that hallucination comes up, and it makes you freak out because you don't know what to do. None of that stuff is warranted. And then, oh well. Chica, gone. Nice. It's the, what's the word I'm looking for? The unknown. You know, that's what people are usually scared of. It's not knowing what's gonna happen next. This game has a lot of that. Because most of the stuff you can't even plan for, right? You can try to. You can come up with your own strats. You can be like, oh, I can do this next time, this and that. But like, there's so many variables, especially in this game, that just happen without your input. It doesn't even need you to do anything. It just happens. Like, you cannot control any of the variables in this game. It just happens. And you just gotta figure it out on the fly how to stop it. And then Foxy too. I'm wasting a bit of power actually. Oh, Freddy's moving. No, he only goes to the bathroom, doesn't he? I want to say he only goes to the bathroom on this night. If I hear him laugh again, I'll check the camera. But that too, you were able to sound design in these games is really good because it comes to, you know, Freddy moving was his laugh. And people were able to distinguish that. I don't know how, right? I just thought it was another creepy thing. I guess if it happens so many times, you start connecting the dots. Oh, we got 50% at 3 a.m. We're halfway there with half power, so we should be okay. Bonnie now? No. Okay, Foxy's already peeking out again. He might attack a second time. I want to say... Oh, God. Really? Okay, activate that. Where's Freddy? He's not already in, is he? I think he's already in. We're wasting way too much power. Money's also here. Oh, I'm going into hyperfixation mode. I can't remember how to stop Freddy. I know you're supposed to keep this door closed, but I don't remember how exactly you're supposed to like be able to check the camera. Stop Foxy. Opening it would be a good idea. Where are you going? Oh no. Okay, we're gonna chill out. Give it some time. Okay, Chica's there. Bonnie's there. So where's Freddy? He's probably just chilling out in the bathroom, I think. Night 3 is where he chills out in the bathroom. We couldn't have gone into the corner, could he have? Behind me, that is what I meant. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, I barely made it to 4. Man. Bonnie's still at the door. Okay, we'll do this. I should have let it out as much. Well, we can do that instead. Hopefully Foxy doesn't run down. Come on. Okay, we're gonna do the whole cut it close thing on this one. You know, out of all the games though, the first one didn't have the whole, give me a long song please, didn't have the, I guess, effect it did on me as everyone else, which is probably why it was able to live for so long, because it was still creepy, right? Oh, you can see how much, oh yeah, I'm dead. Jeez. Oh, like I can see where the vibe came from, but like I said, I think the second game came out like a couple months after this one, and he just this one was okay, right? It was a nice intro to the series. It was very niche, very cool, and like very centered, I guess, in the universe. But then the second one came out and it added like 20 animatronics. I don't know, it was like 10 or something like that, more lore to the story, and like completely new mechanics, and it just went. Like this guy just kept churning out ideas and everyone loved it. They ate it up, which was another amazing thing. Okay. We're going to go ahead and move on to the second one. Like I said, I do like the first one. It's just, it's not as good as the rest of the series, especially this one. This one is probably one of my favorites. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was amazing because I played most of them on the mobile phones too. That was the other thing too. Five Nights at Freddy's was everywhere, like collector's items, toys, fan-made creations, and Gmod. Like their Gmod assets were all over the place. And then you had the mobile games too, which I didn't have a PC growing up. I had to get my own like in my freshman year of high school. So the way I got to play Five Nights at Freddy's was on my phone. And that was great. And then the whole what you call it? 2014. Really? So it came out a couple months later, I guess. Let me go ahead and change games real quick though. Do I have to change it on? No, I don't. It's fine. Right? Yeah. It's on Twitch. I gotta change it on. Can I change it on here? No, I can't. I have to actually change it on the website, I think. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? How do I change it on here? Stream info, there we go. Nope, come on. There we go. And then do this one. Sweet. But yeah, it added the whole what was it, the puppet, the mask, everything about it. This game was like more thoughtful, I guess is the word I'm trying to get at. More involved. You were more involved. You had to more critically more think about things. Ew, nope, that's the wrong button. Like you had the front door that you have to flash with your flashlight. You had these over here. And then you got the mask. And then the stupid music box. But again, this game added more lore to the franchise. And then the light feature where, you know, you had to somehow use your flashlight through the camera to see, you know, the dark rooms. So now there wasn't just regular dark rooms. And then the I guess the stinger of it being a prequel, you know, these games were just so everywhere whenever they first came out. And then usually sequels are like make or break time. This one made the franchise. This is where most people came from and started enjoying it the most. Where they're like, ooh, you know, These are the best. Five Nights at Freddy's franchise is one of the most, I don't know, long living, I guess, franchise where they haven't lost their community. The community is like still going strong because they always pump out more content, like not constantly, not as it used to be years ago when there's a new game every year or something like that. And then there's a book series that came out, which I still haven't read. Like I've never been much of a reader, but I never actually read any of the books. I most of my information I got was from Matthew Patrick and the Game Theorists. So my lore is a little stumped here and there, but what I do know is that it was everywhere. Like you could not look somewhere else without seeing Five Nights at Freddy's and recognizing that franchise. And it wasn't just, limited to my generation, or the youths, as we would call ourselves, the children of the time whenever the game came out. It was infecting every single generation, from old to young to like even kids were playing this game. Like my brother was terrified of it whenever it was coming out. You know what I do wish though? I wish they went back to the whole concept of the doors. Like I know in most of the games they do the whole nostalgia run of having at least one of the game modes, or at least the hidden game modes, be reminiscent of the first game where you're closing the doors. But I wish they would like change that formula, I guess. And the reason I say this too is because recently I finished and played, or I played and finished the fan game, the Joy of Creation. That's the one. I love Joy of Creation so much. Not a unique concept, because they kind of take it from a pre-existing IP, which is the game that he's based off, but he spins it on his own, and he's able to make these, not amalgamations, but incredibly unique designs for the characters, and make them super scary. Like actually up the scare factor of the game, increase the jump scare sound, increase the violence in it too. Like those characters actually spill blood. I think Freddy's jump scare, he straight up just rips your head off by biting it off. As in the community established lore is that he's the one who did the bite, where he did it. And then the bite of 85 or 87 or whatever have you was who was it? It was Fredbear, the golden one, but it was an accident. That was the bite of 85. 87, I still don't know if we actually ever figured that out or not. But just something like that, just little lines spilled here and there that were able to make people curious enough to want to pursue it and make theories, and not over examine or over analyze character designs and this and that, but just where was I going with this? I had a point, it's gone now, but basically they're just a small little mention of something like that, and people were looking at character designs, looking at like who could have done it. Basically, I think it was this one. They didn't say it in the first one, I believe. It was this game is when the bite was actually mentioned, like one of the staples of the franchise. Maybe, I still don't know. I think the first game, it was just leaving the whole scary aspect being there's someone in the vents, being hey Bonnie. The whole scare aspect of the game was being stuffed into the suit. I think that was the whole thing. It's like, oh, I could survive that, this and that, whatever. The second game, it was the bite. It was all these creatures like coming at you, and people was like, oh, maybe it was Foxy because he jumps at you, or maybe it's Mangle because he's hanging on the ceiling, and then in a jump scare, it's them biting you like biting your head off, which is a little weird to say because the jump scare wouldn't make any sense if it just went underneath you, right? One thing you gotta know about video games is it's not based on the actual position of the character's heads. It's just the entire view that you have. Whatever they want you to see is what you see. It's not an actual, like, oh, I'm just gonna assume that every viewpoint I see is of the person's head, right? That's not the case. And then people went into back to the first game after that. I was leading up to this. They willingly, I guess, went to the first game and they upped the brightness and they found a hand mark on Freddy's face, or they found a couple hand marks on Freddy's face. It's like only someone or a child's hand mark or something like that. It was like underneath the jaw and on the face and this, and it looks like someone's trying to push away from his face, and you would obviously do that if you got bitten and this and that, and it is. It's like, well, that's not true, because if you look at the player model from the second game, it doesn't have, like, you can't plan for stuff like this to happen. It just happens. Like, I don't know, because it doesn't. Right now, currently, these games don't seem like something that you were able to go back into and reprogram character designs. Then again, I know nothing about game design, so I don't know how it works. But it doesn't seem like you're able to go into such a basic. That feels wrong to say, but that's the only word I can think of. A basic game like this, and literally redesign a character model that you had in a previous game leading up to a year, just so you can add validity to the story that you're trying to quote unquote create. Because this was Mr. Cawthon's Hail Mary. This series wasn't something that he intended for it to take off. He just wanted to make one last game, and then he said he was going to be done, right? So I don't think a coherent put together story was there. And I subscribe to the theory, or at least this is my theory, of he's just making it up as he goes at this point. He takes the community's input and he makes it his own. I got the that was a little weird. I got the jump scare sound, but I didn't. There's nothing here. Balloon Boy. There's a lot of sounds happening right now that shouldn't be happening on the second night. I'm just gonna throw it out there. That was too slow. And as straightforward as the first game was, this one was a little more confusing to figure out, like, how to stop them, right? Because everyone was like, oh, maybe you use the Freddy mask for the toy animatronics and not the original crew, or maybe you do this, or maybe you do that, and it just turns out you just use the mask for everything. But you know, we didn't know. With such a limited knowledge base of what's actually given in these games, it still creates that whole survival instinct, right? Oh no. Hey, Freddy. And the light flashing. I still don't know if that actually works or not. Someone in the vents. I'm going way too slow on this. Why am I using my pinky? I can just use my index finger. Yep, there's the vent. Oh, you're getting closer. There's a couple of you shit faces in the van now. You thought? It's very, what is it? Oh, Foxy's on the prowl too. Jeez. It's very forgiving on these first couple nights. Chica? No? Okay, never mind. That's cool. That's it. Oh yeah, that was my fault. I kind of did that on my own, but still. Why didn't she go away? Office is turning into a sauna. That was a little lame. I'm upset now. That's why didn't she come out of the vent? I'm still trying to figure out why that didn't work, because usually it was supposed to be like that. I guess it was my fault for pulling up the camera, but I was gonna try and like bait it out. I guess I held the music box too long. I do also like that he finally added you know, WSD inputs for the later games instead of just using your mouse. So you could just use, I think it was space bar was the camera, either camera or flashlight. F would have made sense for the flashlight, I think. So it was probably F for the flashlight and space bar to pull up the camera. And that was Ultimate Custom Night 2. And I spent so long. I spent a lot of time trying to beat that 50-20 mode. Never got it. Literally impossible. I guess you can measure the success of a franchise if you literally make a game intended to be impossible and people still want to play it, right? Because they want to discover the secrets of the game. They want to figure out the lore. And that's like a blessing in itself. Having a community and franchise that's so caring and loving for something that you made, that they willingly admit that they're fine with the game being impossible to beat and still take that as a challenge to do it themselves and, you know, beat the 50-20 mode. And I remember the day that game came out and everyone's like, there's no way that anyone's gonna beat the 50-20 mode, and here we go. All right, Foxy, come on. I didn't even see Balloon Boy. Was he in the vent? That still made me jump. It's the sudden scream that gets me, you know. It's not the PG image coming into the frame in front of me. It's how sudden and loud, which is, I guess, what a jump scare is, really. Ooh. Oh well. Do one more. If I make it through this night, then we'll keep going. But if we fail, then we'll move on to the third one. It's getting hot outside too. Camera, which camera? This one. Dang, it's getting low. I think I was on autopilot and I just didn't check the actual event for the homeboy. Getting all confuffled now. What did I just click on? That was weird. I should not be focusing this much on the second night. So many things that just could go wrong though, which is probably why I didn't even think about Balloon Boy. Again, which adds to the whole trusting your community and yourself to be able to make something as unique and what's the word? Unpredictable as the franchise is. Where you at? I didn't do that. At least I didn't mean to. You know, normally, as most games would, you would follow a formula, which is why things get old, I guess. You would follow the formula of any other video game where you'd have a set routine and then you'd stick to it. You would use the first night to introduce the new characters, the toy animatronics, right? And then you'd finally make it past that point, and then the second night you would trickle in the original crew. Oh, even Mango's on his way. Come on, leave. Dude, why isn't anyone leaving me? Is it a time limit thing? I think it's a time limit thing. Okay, it should be safe. Oh, Freddy, you too. You thought? Nikori? I can't even, I'm not even gonna attempt to try that. The music box. Foxy, leave me alone. Oh no. I'm getting all kerfuffled now. Time is it? 3? Oh, cool. Who? Oh, you. Stop doing that. Too fast. My reaction time is just insane. Except when I need it to be, then it's just not good. Okay, we got that back up, so we're good. Ooh, wee mama. Shoosh, shoosh, shoosh. To sarcasm, you working today? Or are you off? In the clear. Okay, leave me alone, Balloon Boy. I was talking about Ultimate Custom Night. Oh, where you're able to make a game so freaking hard that you even admit that you have not beat it yourself, and you don't think anyone will be able to beat it. And people still want to do it. Also making terrible, doing extrovert stuff right now. Also making. What do you mean? Are you guys out to lunch or something? I'm making terrible financial decisions. I did it again. I'm making terrible financial decisions. I'm buying games that I probably won't play. Like I'm considering either, and I'll put up a poll maybe, if I should buy Supermarket Simulator or Sucker for Love. I've just been attacked by Freddy this night, I think. That was my bad. I shouldn't have done that. My bad, G. Didn't know you'd chill like that. Oh, Freddy. Mario Maker levels low at the pool and brought a laptop. Ah, okay. Hey, making terrible financial decisions then. Do you have to pay for the levels? I thought it was like a community page that you like just went to and downloaded the link or whatever. Or it was just a straight up setup on the thing that you didn't have to worry about it. Chica Bika. I don't like her suit, man. It doesn't make any... Look at... No, well, hold on. There we go. Oh, never mind. You're not going to see the suit at all. Ever. Oh, this is the first... Oh, yeah, and this too. Why are you looking at me? What did I do? Uh-huh. Chica's staring straight into my soul, and Bonnie's just giving me the bombastic side eye. Oops. Here. No, he did. So whatever happened to the Tory Americans? Because we found out towards the end of this game that this is a... Hey, Bonnie. This is a prequel, isn't it? Oh, they're just straight up on their way now. Give me those sweet, succulent AA batteries. Oh, pie animations. That video. Man, I quoted that video at school all the time, and everyone knew. The beauty of it too is everyone knew about that video. I'm gonna cut your ass. Oh, that was too slow. Oh, I guess not. Very forgiving. Who's at the end of my hallway? That was too slow. I would have died. Ha! You thought? Blue Balloon Boy's here, isn't he? Didn't mean to do that. Stop. Why am I clicking on things? Like how? If that gets me, I'm gonna be pissed because the other ones were completely fine. Okay. I guess he sort of followed the formula of having, because I haven't seen any of the toy animatronics show up yet. I guess the second I introduces Balloon Boy, speaking of the devil, and his stupid quest for batteries. I still want to know how he does it. Like, what power does this man have to be able to just give a local EMP off to where I can't use my flashlight? Okay, cool. They're gone. Last night was pretty long. I died 3 times. That's why it was so long. I remember now. Way too slow. Hello, Foxy. Oh, you bought a laptop. As in, you actually actively bought the damn thing, not you took it with you to the pool. I forgot you don't have a laptop. That just clicked in my head. That might have got me. All right, sweet. It didn't. Good in the hood. You thought? So how are you doing Mario Maker levels? I'm so freaking confused with what you just said. Oh well. How do I get rid of you? Bonnie's just straight up posted. I might do this real quick and then go eat a quick lunch because I am starving right now. I'm playing through all of them. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna do my best. I did buy the bundle way back when, so I have all the games. I just don't have the newer ones, the actual like console version of the game. What is it? Security Breach? I don't have that one, but I have this one for sister location, this and that. So we'll see. I might push it up to, because I do want to hit the 4th one before this day's out. I do want to stream the 4th one. But I'll maybe go up to Ultimate Custom Night. We'll see where the day takes us today. I do want to head to the gym later today, so that might take up most of my time. But I've had a hankering ever since the Into the Pit came out. I've been playing that for a while. I still need to edit that video and have that put up, but it's very fun. I do like it. There's a certain, and I talk about it a lot in the video, there's a certain vibe to it, to where I know it's pixelated, but it's so, the pixels are so HD that it doesn't feel pixelated. There we go. There's 6 a.m. Yay, yippee. Is it gonna give me another thing? Okay, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. You guys have fun looking at Bonnie or Chica. Who's the worst? Chica. Look at Chica. I'll be back. 2 seconds. Oh, I just got back too. Man. I was gonna say that doesn't count though, because I wasn't really playing. So who even got me? Who dealt the killing blow? Alrighty. Jeez, I'm already on night 4. I guess these games have been. I don't know if it gotten a little easier or not. First game was excruciatingly difficult for some reason. I guess it's just because it was cobbled together and he didn't really plan for it to take off that much. This one on the other hand, it's a little bit more user friendly to some people in the franchise. Yeah, it was definitely Puppet. Oh, I missed the phone call. Who goes there? Get out of here, Foxy. You and your little hook. You can't get me from all the way down there. You have to get closer if you want to jump at me. I don't have a lot of mouse space, actually. This is very uncomfortable. Yeah, that's what I thought. Go turn tail and go wherever the heck you go for the rest of the night. Is this the night Golden Freddy shows up? I can't remember. No. Trying to play tomorrow if we can. What do you want to play tomorrow? Text me. You have my number. Just text me. It's I should be free tomorrow. I don't think I have anything. I just have a breakfast to go to in the morning with Maddie before she leaves, and then that should be it. Although we might stay out a little bit longer and go do some errands, clean my car, all that fun stuff. Go away, Mangle. I don't even know. I can't remember what I asked. No. Oh, what do you mean no? So you come into chat and text me there, but you can't just send me a message on Instagram or Messenger or literally my phone number? None of those work? Man. No! I hate you, Mangle. It was totally my fault, but I hate you specifically. Who's gonna get me first? Who's gonna get me first? Who's gonna get me first? Yep. Absolutely not. Well, screw you too, then. Ugh. I got a new camera though. Do you like this? So much more better than my old one. I don't see a difference, but I think it's a little more clearer and it's not as fuzzy. I'm gonna get it one more go. That wasn't my fault. It was my fault, but it wasn't my fault. Okay. You raise me up so I can stand on my own. You raise me up. Oh, we can play that the new Shroud FPS. The split gate or whatever. Not split gate. The one where you get to play with two people. You can try that one out. Never give up. Never back down. Never what? Never get up. That's right. Let's go. I am abysmally performing right now. Okay, instead of clicking the things, I should actually look in there to see if anyone's there before I continue to do this, because I've gotten in the habit of just clicking them and just not doing the mask. Probably why Mango was able to get me just earlier. Well, Mangle. You know, that's your new name now. From now on, you are now referred to as the Mango. Because I have speech impediments and can't say words perfectly, or, you know, I talk too fast and I stumble on my own words sometimes. Like I just did. Too focused on the puppet. I need to be focused on my survival. I'm hearing noises. Don't know where those noises come from, but I hear them. Who's down the hallway? Ah, there's two of y'all, that's why. That's Spotify. Why? It's only 2 a.m. Oh no. This is not boding well for me right now. You saw it? I'm not giving you a hug, chicken. No, no. Shroud came out with like some new FPS, and it's basically I hate this. This is literally the worst. Can't get me in here. I'm safe. I'm the safest I will ever be in my entire life. He came out with a new FPS game, and it's basically gonna be, oh wow, Foxy, I didn't expect you to be the one to get me. You get to play as two people, and you can like switch between them throughout the game. You can press a button and you switch between them, but it's basically Valorant, CSGO, and Splitgate, to where you can move and keep shooting this and that. It's very like actually based on shooter skill, as Shroud is. It's based on shooting skill, and then you can reposition yourself into where you be, and then switch to your other person and have them carry a second angle. So, all right, cool. That's gonna do it for now. I'm gonna take a little break, let the room cool down, and then we'll be back with the third one. So we'll move on to the third one after lunch. I'll be right back, guys. Go grab a drink, go do whatever you need, and then we will be back later today. I'm starving, so till then, deuces.